back with another episode of Striking with Fire.
We're back.
What's up, everybody?
How you guys doing?
Doing good? Yes, sir.
Man.
What's good, Justin?
Yeah, Justin, what's up, baby?
I was thinking.
What you thinking, bro?
Now, let's think about this. Let's get right into that. So we want to talk, about Bobbi and Drake, man.
Drake, man.
Yeah.
Man, I like her podcast, man.
She's been exploding lately. The past couple,
you seen those
a month.
subscribers? She's just getting.
No, she went up, then she went back down to like 0.
I mean,
sure?
Yeah, she was.
How the hell she went to 0? No.
She's starting on TikTok.
What do you
right?
mean 0?
No, bro.
No one cares about her anymore. She
No?
was like out for a good week, and then everyone was like,
hell no.
No, people
I'm
are
just
still talking
waiting,
about her.
dude. I'm like so impatient. Like I want to see her podcast, dude. Like, fuck, man. I check
Sounds
her
like-
channels all the time.
sounds like someone has a little crush.
She is hot. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I'd
she
say
is.
about like a 6.5.
Nah.
Yeah,
I'll say she's 8.
6.5.
6.5. Nah, I mean, I give her like a 7.
She's cute.
Yeah.
She just kind of
Yeah.
skinny though, I
So,
mean,
hey, nothing wrong with that, girl.
I mean, so she did a podcast with Drake, and she kind of has these things where she goes on the couch or she'll go like on the floor.
I think it's a hotel bed. They were in a bed. She
Oh,
does
okay,
that a
yeah,
lot,
it
too.
did look pretty lavish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
They just lay in the bed and do a podcast.
That's kind of weird, no?
I think it's funny.
no, but like I mean, that's what you gotta do, man, to like stand out.
What do most people do nowadays?
weird stuff.
Podcasts,
Well,
tables
weird
and
sells,
couches.
right? I mean, because look at her
Yeah,
podcast.
weird sells,
like,
right?
you know how I think she made Drake look stupid.
And Lil Yachty. I feel like Lil Yachty.
Look,
was-
I like that
think
one.
I think Drake kind of took it personally. That's why.
You think so?
Because when she was interviewing Tyga and shit, and it was actually kind of funny. Like he didn't.
Well,
think she was weird.
Tyga was like weirded out because like, he kept
Yeah,
saying,
that's
"Oh,
why.
it's hot,
That's what
it's
makes
hot."
it funny.
Oh, so she's like doing.
And Drake was actually trying to holler at her,
A little
and she was
I
like,
think they had supposedly they had sex, but
"Ain't she married?" That's what I heard.
She has kids.
yeah, but Drake's a
She married.
superstar, man. That don't matter to a girl.
Yeah, I know, but
But yeah,
a woman of her stature, as she likes to claim.
is she like new
sleeping
on the
with
scene?
Drake? What do you mean, like media wise?
Yeah, like I feel like I haven't heard of her.
I think she blew up on TikTok, and then
Yeah, she was a
she just
TikToker,
gathered all
right?
these subscribers when she started fucking podcasting. And she had, of course, Drake is like one of the biggest stars in the fucking world. Everyone knows him.
Right,
who
she
he
was like,
is.
all right, I'm gonna get automatic millions and millions of views for my podcast. But I
Right.
think she took it down too, man.
Yeah, she took it down.
Wait,
yeah.
she took it down though.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Drake
Took down because if you go on her YouTube channel, she only has like 8 videos, and you don't see
Mm-hmm.
any video of her with Drake at all. She took it down.
I don't understand that. How come? Like, what the hell happened?
Maybe it got copyrighted, so she was kind of
Copyrighted.
No,
Wasn't
not even,
copyrighted.
dude.
Huh?
Not even.
Well, because he played the song on the video.
Yeah, if you play the
But
song,
that's
on
his
YouTube-
song.
That's his music.
So
What?
So
But-
you're telling Drake copyrighted himself?
no, hold on a second. But that's her channel. That's
yeah,
her
exactly,
video.
right. It's her channel.
So-
yeah,
It doesn't matter.
It gets copyrighted on her channel, so she won't get anything for views.
Oh, are you saying Drake purposely did that as a sneak
I'm not
diss in
sure.
a way
Right.
to
I don't think it was
collect
purpose.
revenue?
Could
Yeah.
it be? Who
Yeah, it could have been a
knows?
setup. Like Drake
Right,
played his
because-
own shit so he can
Right, because
copyright
he's a
it.
musician,
Yeah, exactly,
right?
right.
So
Huh.
he knows about
Yep.
copy rights.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, usually
to-
everyone does.
right, to tell me
What-
he didn't know when he played it, I don't buy that.
Wait, here's the thing though. Even though he did the episode with her, YouTube doesn't know that he because when you do copyright, and you have all this, because in the music business, you get something copyrighted, just because I say you can put it on there, you have to do a process with YouTube. There's a whole process behind it. So YouTube probably didn't get the information yet that Drake just randomly did it.
So is it
And
automated,
YouTube-
or are
it's
people
no,
actually looking at this?
it's
stuff?
automated.
Wait,
yeah.
and I heard because I was watching the
Right.
video, and they said that Drake did notify the what is it, the record label? Is it
He did?
Universal or Interscope or something? He did let him know about the part where he played the music, and I think they.
I mean, that's his choice.
wasn't
I
having
don't
it.
understand that. That's really what the big deal was.
But it's
Him
her
playing his own
channel.
music?
It's her video.
No, that's a big deal though.
Yeah, it's like us having someone here, and they play their music. It gets copywritten, right?
Yeah, exactly, right. So, like, for example, if I have a song, somebody else uses it, it won't get a copyright strike because it's not under copyright claim, or it's not under like a copyright. There's like a whole process of like making a song copyrighted. So,
What if he purposely did it, and then when they had a falling out, he was gonna copyright strike
maybe
it
he had
and
a,
collect the revenue?
Yeah, he probably had a plan the whole time because
It's not automated. There's people that literally abuse the shit out of the copyright strike.
But and then also
Claims
when
on
he
YouTube.
he offered to play it, she kind of like was hesitant, but then she said okay, and he played it. So she should have been like, no, don't play that.
I don't think it's any of that bullshit.
I mean, what do you think it is then?
I think they're on some dirty shit.
Like what though?
Like they did the do and like
They
You
did
know?
the do. What's the do?
like the do.
The doo doo.
Yeah.
Like what? Like that?
Yeah, for sure that.
They definitely See, supposedly they did some of that. You know?
So she's married or not? I'm so confused. Like I don't understand.
She is married.
Yeah, she's married.
But
Yeah,
I heard
she has
she's going
kids.
through a divorce.
So
though.
she cheated with
Yeah.
Drake.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, that's what
Bottom line.
That's what I heard.
How
That's-
the fuck do you find this out though? Who
I-
knows this?
I would cheat with Drake. Fuck, man.
I heard she's getting a divorce though.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Damn, because of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was with Drake, man, doing the nasty.
Yeah, she was at his concert and she was just like standing there like a bimbo.
Oh, I saw that video.
Yeah.
Damn, was she really?
She was
Yeah.
standing there all like being weird and awkward and shit, and her friends were like dancing on her or something. I don't know.
Damn.
She says that's her actual personality, but either way, I think.
Well, the
She's-
way how they were talking, it was like, to me, it was like seductive.
Not really. I feel like that's
No, she was being herself, and Drake was trying to, hit on her and fucking be all weird about it. She's a genius, though, I think, marketing-wise.
I
No,
think
she
they're
is.
both geniuses.
No, I feel like she's doing something that like no one is really doing in the podcast.
Hell
community.
yeah. I mean,
She's
to
like-
get like 700K plus.
I mean, you got Mark Cuban, like, why the hell are we sitting on the floor? But then, like, Mark Cuban's a businessman, so he
Yeah, but
probably
she was
looks back-
actually asking him questions, and
Yeah.
he was answering. He was happy to answer and shit. So
Or some people are like, man, what the hell am I doing with this? Like, but like, they look back and like, oh shit, it gets millions of views, and it's like you gotta find your own like sub niche, whatever you're doing. So she's doing all these different it's a scenery thing because people get sick of the same thing over and over again. You're at a table doing a podcast, or you're at a lot of
Yeah,
people
it's,
doing
it's
a
either
couch.
it's either a table or a couch.
yeah, it's
dude.
different.
That's what it
Right.
comes
It's
down to.
different. Like, I don't know. She's spicing it up.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's a
she's,
good thing.
she's
That's a
doing
good
it right.
tactic. That's a good
I
strategy.
think anyone that has any media presence or
Absolutely.
entertainment presence should be finding their own thing.
Yeah, like we should do a podcast in the woods.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
I'm down as fuck.
Nah, you've gone
Let's go on the lake or something. How about on a boat or something?
I mean, I used to see a lot of people. I used to love the ones where people go in the car, like doing the cars. They smoke weed in the car, and they start talking. And that's what a lot of people would do, even before podcasts was like popular.
Isn't it called something casting or something? No.
No,
Casting
no,
couch? I know that one very
no,
well.
no. That's not the no.
Or how about that carpool
Oh, what
with a
was it?
celebrity?
With
I forgot that one dude's name.
the British fucking.
Yeah, the British guy, right?
Guy's
Oh,
name.
Damn,
Chris,
you guys-
what's his name?
look
Chris
him up, man.
Cohan or
Carpool.
Yeah, like he bring on Justin Bieber. He brought the Migos,
Migos,
on.
yeah, that was
and they would
funny
just like
as
sing in
shit.
the
Yeah, he
car.
bring-
they
he
would
bring
talk
bands
about
on.
shit.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
He actually wasn't driving around, believe it or not.
No, hell
And,
no.
and then
He
he,
wasn't?
had Adele
No.
too, right?
holy
No.
crap.
They have
It
the
was
car
all
on the
staged,
trailer.
yeah.
They have the car on the trailer. Now
Yeah.
it's like a pickup truck pulling the
Oh,
car.
so they must have had a green screen.
No, it's
in the
like
back.
it's like a car, but it's put on a trailer. And then like they're all sitting in the car, pretend like they're driving, but in reality, it's like the truck is pulling the
It's
car
stationary.
on the trailer. Yeah,
Oh, that's
Dude,
nuts.
that was
Yeah.
so legit.
yeah.
That looked really legit.
I think that was funny. And see how the Migos were rapping and stuff. That was good.
Yeah, shout out Migos.
Shout out
Nah,
Migos.
Nah, screw the Migos, man.
I love
all the
Migos.
bands that he was bringing on. I support those dudes.
Yeah, of course.
Take,
bands.
man.
No rap
R.I.P.
artists. though.
Take, man.
No, these rap
My
artists,
guy.
man. Nah, man.
R.P. Take.
No, these rap artists are.
Nah, man.
Straight hater though.
I love rappers, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the music, man. It's a culture. You know?
I mean, it
So-
gets it's so boring, bro. Open hat, closed hat, fat kick,
Fat
hi
kick.
hat, and that's it. You
Did you
know?
say something about
I
a
like
fat
it.
kid?
No, fat kick.
Oh, they said fat kid.
Nah, fat kick, dog.
Close.
Their music is boring. It's just I want to hear some. And then a little bit of some guitar or whatever. That's
Yeah,
why I
you-
like when
You want to hear some
those guys
comedy?
bring the bands on.
Man,
Yeah.
hey, Isaac.
Yeah, what's
I
up?
would like you to get your guitar on here, bro. Yeah, play something for us. You know what I'm saying?
You saying Isaac do a little show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think, man?
Yeah, he could play live.
Hell yeah.
He
that'd
does.
be
He
cool.
does play live.
Yeah, I mean,
But that'd be interesting,
like to make a for like
No,
to
for
do
the
something
show, for the
different
show, for the
yeah.
podcast. Yeah, a little.
Nah, I probably get embarrassed. I probably just get out of here.
Yeah.
Nah. But what I really want to get into, man, I want to talk about this. I really want to talk about this Logan Paul, man. Like I think his career, man, like he's kind of like, I feel like he's really staging these. Once you get to a certain popularity, you kind of just like stage your. It's like Floyd Mayweather,
becomes,
you know.
Well, it becomes repetitive.
Floyd
and
Mayweather wasn't. I don't think he was truly 50-0, man. I feel like his last 15 fights were like just rigged.
Honestly, that's what I feel like. All fights are rigged. It's
Seriously?
all about set
I feel
money.
like his first like
I don't think they're all
25,
real.
right? Because once you get to like 20-0, they're like, oh, yo, behind the scenes, yo, you want to actually like stage this and like you continue to be. It's like WWE with Undertaker. He was like 20-0. It's like staged, man. Like I feel like. These,
But
these big
even within
boxers,
the UFC itself,
Yeah,
with
I feel
Logan
like-
Paul and Jake Paul aside, but
I feel like there's something behind the scenes that they're just like staging it when they go on the ring.
I don't think so.
That's why I feel like
UFC is even staged. Come on.
No,
You guys
no,
like-
I'm talking about at least definitely the boxing thing, man. Definitely the boxing.
How about McGregor? Do you guys
That's what
like
I'm saying.
him?
Okay, because Jake
No,
Paul,
McGregor's great, man.
Really?
Jake Paul and Logan Paul
love
fought
him.
other like celebrities that were NBA players or something like that. Which okay, yeah, maybe they actually won. But Logan Paul going up against Conor McGregor, come on. And
Well,
there was
I
no
mean-
I watched it fight. There was no action, dude.
Well,
there was no action. in it.
Conor McGregor, yeah, he's a mixed martial artist. You know,
Yeah,
he does kickbboxing.
See, here's the
and-
thing: he can't last long with stamina wise in boxing because it's really different.
Oh yeah,
It's longer, so I expect
all
Conor
upper
McGregor
body.
to get tired out quicker than Logan. But there was no action with it. They were just kind of standoffish, kind of threw a little punch
a lot
jabber
of
here.
defensive
Hugging.
fights.
Yeah,
A lot of
basically.
defensive hits.
I was like, dude, you are
Exactly
dealing
right.
with McGregor, and there's no like,
Jiu-jitsu,
you guys
like-
should be like
Right.
bleeding.
Yeah, like whooping each other's ass.
Yeah, that's basically.
Right, dude. It's a lot of just like defensive fighting, you know. So,
Dude,
and
it's-
that kills time.
It's to
and-
rake in the money, man.
It's
It's-
but
it's-
jumping around, doing that little dance, right?
So I feel bad for anybody that's out there, and you're spending like 100
pay-per-view.
on pay-per-view. You're spending 100, whatever, probably 200 nowadays.
Yeah, for these lame ass fucking fights.
dude, and like they're rigged. To me, they're rigged, man. Like, there's no way,
They are.
those two people, whoever goes in the ring at that popularity, and they're like, all right, this is a free fall. Then I'd be like, okay, cool, yeah. Then I'd be like, cool, yeah, then all right, spend the money, pay the money, everybody. But like,
Yeah, if you
it's not
think
like it
if you
used
think
to
there's gonna be a good fight out of that.
see, back in the day, guys like even Mike Tyson days, even Muhammad Ali days, especially the Muhammad Ali days, like back in the 50s, 60s,
That
and
shit was
70s,
all real.
that was all real.
Real, right? Because
That was all about
their
winning.
faces
Right.
get like all puffy and swollen.
Like, those are real fighters,
Yeah.
man.
That was
yeah,
all
like
about
bleed too.
Like nowadays, it's a joke. Like these, like you could have like you could have a freaking ballet player or freaking like
Dude,
someone
I
going into
remember-
the UFC now.
I remember a fight where
It's not like it used to be,
the guy's eye was really puffy, like oh man,
and that's
like,
real
Yeah, or it
punching.
looked like
Yeah.
a chicken leg on their head, on their
Fuck.
face.
Right.
Seriously,
That's real
UFC.
punching.
If you watch the UFC, the women too, man, they beat the hell out of each other.
See,
yeah.
I think the women UFC fights are legit as hell, man. Like they come out with raccoon eyes and
yeah, there's blood everywhere.
bro, they're in there getting busy. They're skedaddling that. They're running around that UFC ring, octagon, just going at it. Like those are real ass fights, and those girls be hot as hell too. Yeah, they are. They're
I
something
understand
else.
doing it from a business standpoint, of course, but
Right.
other than that, it's like, how does Jake Paul and Logan Paul, how do they keep winning fights against professional fighters? It makes no fucking sense.
Right. Exactly.
That's why I think it's rigged.
And these guys only been like, even if Jake Paul's a serious fighter now, he's only been a serious fighter for like the past couple of years. They'll be on their
Yeah.
they'll be on their YouTube channel, and be like, oh no, but we practice, we train hard.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
dude,
yeah,
still though,
they do.
They go up against guys that have been doing it their whole life.
Yeah, and
No.
you're telling me
You're
Logan and
telling
Jake
me-
Paul won that fight.
Right.
Really?
Exactly.
No, it's bullshit.
No, it's totally. It's
The only
totally a
fights
rigged thing.
you want to watch that are like actually hectic as shit are ones that where new UFC fighters are stepping in and they're really trying to prove themselves. those are the ones where they really
Right.
beat the shit out of each other.
Like
Exactly,
the rookies,
Yeah.
Yep.
The rookies that are trying to actually make it in the UFC.
not the actual ones that are up
No,
there.
no. I mean,
you
don't
know.
get me wrong. There's good fights from the professionals as well, but nowadays with these YouTubers, it's kind of making the UFC look like a joke, or boxing in general, whatever it is.
Right. I mean, that's why the box, and on top of that, the boxers, man, like, everybody knows this now, but like, they sign off their fists as
They're
like
not
real
fighting;
weapons.
they're caressing each
Oh,
other.
yeah. They're technically lethal weapons.
Yeah, they got them registered.
No,
they
they-
are literally trained to,
Yeah.
Right.
hurt
So
people.
yeah, so they have to like, they can't like,
They can't be fighting outside.
they can't
of the
be
ring.
finding. Yeah, if they do,
FBI, open up!
Exactly.
come into their door, bro, and like, yo, who'd you hit? Like, yeah.
See, Logan Paul, he joined the WWE. I think that's where he fits most if he wants to do shit like that. Because it is
Yeah,
stage.
yeah,
Everyone
right.
knows that.
And
But it
everybody
still
knows
is
that, yeah.
entertainment.
Yeah, even when I was a kid, man, when I found out when I was like 12, I was like, oh man, this isn't real. WWE's not real. It kind of, I was like,
You
I'm
got
out.
turned off, right?
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't
out.
want to like.
I ain't watching this no
Fuck
more.
this shit.
WWE used to be real.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
WWF.
WWF, yeah. They even tried to make ECW,
What the
Yeah.
hell is that?
and entertaining wrestling championship. It used to be back. It came out in 2009, 2008 era, and it would come on like, obviously no one liked the SmackDown because like it was like the beginners, for like, and they would come on like.
I mean, like the rookies?
Yeah,
or something?
the rookies. They would come on like Fridays. SmackDown would be on Friday.
SmackDown versus Raw.
No,
Right, or
Raw,
no?
Raw was on Mondays. SmackDown was on Fridays.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a video game, I think.
No, the
I
video
had all
games
the- I
they're
had all
pretty
the
good.
wrestling
Yeah.
games too, man.
What do you guys think about Mark and Elon? Because they were talking about it.
Oh.
few
Oh
weeks
yeah,
ago.
wait. No, yeah. Tell us about that. What'd you hear about that?
I'm not sure.
I think that's a serious thing.
Yeah,
I
they
saw. I think everyone saw a picture on Facebook of Mark Zuckerberg actually training with professional fighters. And he
And
looked,
Elon
I ain't
backed
gonna lie,
out.
he looked good too.
I
Like he's
thought-
been lifting or
I
something,
thought
man.
they were Photoshopped, man. I didn't think those
I
were
don't
real.
know.
He was getting jacked.
Yeah, I mean,
That's kind of. I didn't know he was going. I didn't know. That would be something, man. That would be huge.
see,
Oh,
that's
man,
something that
that'd be
Elon
cool,
would want to
right?
do because Elon's kind of all over the place with business. He's very successful and he's very smart, but he also likes to have fun too with things.
Why not?
I mean, whatever,
that's-
Yeah, right.
whatever makes the money,
I mean, dude, he went on Joe Rogan's
That's a good
podcast
thing, right.
and smoked weed,
Yeah,
and that was trending like crazy. You saw him with this,
right.
that dude. People love seeing someone
I like
be
Elon.
authentic.
I think he's.
You know
a
why? Yeah,
genius.
because people can relate to Elon. He's relatable in the public.
Yeah, I like him.
I think that's
I
what
like
people
his-
like
How
him
the
so
fuck
much.
is he relatable? How's he
Tell me,
relatable?
bro. What do you think?
Because what he does, he tries to relate to people like, oh yeah, working 40-hour weeks, sitting in an office, fucking bullshit. That's what most people do think.
And he's a
But
hard
also
worker too.
the shit he does, like you're not gonna see a
He's a
billion
billionaire.
up there planning a fight with another billionaire. Come on. It's entertainment. He likes to entertain people too.
yeah,
No, yeah, and,
I think that's what
You're
makes
not
him
gonna see-
richer.
yeah.
right. And he
Right?
does those speeches, and not a lot of rich people can like do both.
And then he always
entertainer.
tweets, and his
Well, yeah,
Twitter,
because Twitter's now called X.
X,
since
right?
he bought Twitter.
Why did he change it to X?
I don't know if it's a good
understand.
move, man. To be honest, I don't know if like calling it X is a good move because now it's like you see an X on the logo and it's like black.
My opinion is, I think he's trying to rebrand.
Rebrand
Twitter.
it.
No, yeah,
correct.
Because
definitely,
Twitter is
it's played out.
fucked
It's
up.
done. It's gone.
Oh man, dude. Like I said,
Right?
man, people on Twitter, like, yeah,
dude.
some
They
people
say the
get-
most vile shit.
right. Since it's microblogging, some people
Yeah.
just like, and some people should be banned, but some people don't, and other people that shouldn't be banned get banned. So, but now since Elon owns it, supposedly there's freedom now on X.
There is. He brought the Republicans back.
Yeah, he brought them
on
all
there.
back.
They got banned for no reason.
Yeah, I think it's BS that the Democrats don't get their tweets banned. But
Yeah, and then when
yeah,
that fat ass dude, podcaster, with the
Which
YouTube
guy?
H3, some shit.
Oh,
He got
H3.
banned, and he was like, "Oh, come on,
yeah,
what the
that's
hell?
right, yeah.
Why'd you guys do that? I didn't do anything." Well, that's how the Republicans felt when they got banned off of all the social media platforms
Right,
just
right.
for being Republican.
right.
How
Now,
wild is that?
no, yeah. I mean, it's kind of sad that like he has to spend like $60-something billion just for freedom of speech. But that's
That's
crazy.
Apparently,
and you know
what you
who's
gotta
smart?
do.
Yeah,
Mr.
who?
Beast.
Mr. Beastables, Mr.
Yeah.
Breast.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean,
Did you
Mr.
guys ever try his burger?
I have.
I haven't.
I tried
Where
it.
the hell's his restaurant?
It's mediocre.
It's mediocre.
It's
as hell.
pretty.
Yeah.
I've heard it's pretty whack, man. I think.
It is.
I mean, cause like supposedly, like it's hidden restaurants or whatever, and whoever
Dude, it's
gets
just,
the ingredients.
It's just a regular burger. McDonald's tastes better.
That's the thing, though.
Damn, really?
Yeah,
that's,
dude.
That's a
I was
huge
like,
insult.
what
Sorry,
is
Mr.
this?
Breast.
You're telling me the McDonald's burger tastes better than
Hell
Mr.
yeah,
Beast?
dude. The
Hell
Big
yeah.
Mac smashes all those sandwiches
Oh,
that
man,
Mr.
yeah.
Beastables has or whatever.
Dude, that's
I like
horrible.
his chocolate though. His chocolate is raw.
I feel like his chocolate was kind of I feel like his chocolate was a little bit different, than other
I didn't
chocolate
try it.
bars.
Honestly, it just tastes like dark chocolate, man. I really don't know that much
it had
of
like
a
a nice
difference.
sea salt flavor to
Yeah.
it.
It was good.
But I feel like his burger. I feel like his burger franchise is going downhill, man. I think in the next year, I think he's gonna just he might have to close it down.
Well,
'cause
where
his sales
is
are going down.
restaurants located?
So what it is, it's virtual restaurants.
No,
right?
but
What do you
he opened a restaurant when he did the grand opening last year at a mall, and so he did a grand opening at the
like an actual store or is
No,
it another
yeah, no.
virtual?
No, it's his first store he did. It was a grand opening. There was 20,000 people that came to this mall, and they were going nuts. The crowd control had to split up everybody because it was just getting crazy. All these people are waiting days in the line just to try the Beastable, Mr. Beast burger, and it's crazy because it doesn't matter if you have a crappy burger or an average burger.
So,
it all depends on
Here's
who
the
is
thing.
selling
The
it.
question
brand.
is people going back. That's what
Right.
you got to know. You're going to have 50,000 people lined up the first day. Next week, you have about maybe 5,000, maybe 1,000.
I'm just saying, I think you should stick with the videos. I mean, his videos are
Yeah,
really
the
good.
videos. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
here's the thing. Everyone's got to branch out.
Yeah.
When you
'cause-
do business,
right.
man.
You do, but you make it right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if McDonald's tastes better than your burger, dude, just quit.
Well, that's the thing. What makes it different? You got David Dobrik. He's got his Dobrik Pizza Shop. You got Little Yachty coming out with his own frozen pizza type of shit. You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he likes pizza. His favorite thing is pizza, so he thought, hey, why not just make something? But how do you create it differently than something else?
I don't
It's
know.
all the
No,
others.
it's all the same, just name.
Just name, right? They slap on
It's all the same
name,
ingredients.
and there you go.
You know, lettuce, tomatoes, cheese.
I
you
guess
know,
maybe
whatever.
you could
It's just to
do it a
slap their
little differently.
frame on the product and it sells.
Right.
Right, exactly.
That is true.
Like you can put his picture on the thumbnail, Mr. Beast. You know,
That's it. It goes viral.
the video is gonna rack up so many views.
It's a possibility. There's people that clone him and shit, his ideas.
There's
But-
literally a dude that clips his whole entire video and posts it.
Is it what do you mean?
Like they
There was a copycat Mr. Beast. He was like some Russian dude.
no, this dude
He
actually
literally copycat his ideas, his thumbnails, everything.
No, like he actually clips his own video, his whole video, and puts on his channel. Yeah, and Mr. Beast knows about it. He was like, "Oh, what? How about you come up with your own shit? You know?
Yeah,
Don't
it's
actually take my
kinda
footage.
Yeah,
shitty.
yeah.
It's
What
kinda
a
shitty.
poser.
Yeah. A lot of people are stealing
Shitty.
his. I mean, that's the thing. When you're the most popular dude on YouTube, probably of all time, a lot of people are gonna start stealing your technique because they want to sell too. So he just knows. He's not completely original either, but I mean, hey, you kind of follow the trend. So I mean, I think his company, his burger company, is gonna fizzle out in a couple years. I think it's not gonna last long. Of course, his YouTube channel, that's like his. He wakes up, he just loves doing that. He's
That's
gonna
his
do
bread
that.
and butter."
Yeah.
That's why he invests the money he makes back into the next video.
I mean, but he really is the craziest
You know.
YouTuber ever, man. He'll spend $1 million on a video. He don't care. He'll tell his management
because that's how
"Look,"
you're gonna keep the views coming.
Right.
But also, he's got an idea that not others are doing. His shit can never really go out of style, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Because the randomness of his videos, each one is different, and a lot of them are like, oh, I bought 20 cars and I'm gonna sell these to random people for $1 or some shit. So he's doing good too. Also charity work,
Yeah.
and people are just trying to say, oh, he's just doing that because tax write-offs and shit. And it's like, bro,
He's been on
you
YouTube.
actually know he's a fucking good dude.
He's been on YouTube since
know.
day one, right? Long time ago.
No.
Yeah,
His
since like
first videos
2012.
were Call of
2012?
Duty videos.
And
He used to
Mine-
play video games.
Call of Duty and Minecraft, right?
I don't know about Minecraft.
No,
I think
he was
Call of
doing
Duty.
Minecraft,
and then
yeah.
he came up with this idea of I don't know what it was, doing something random like cutting, like cutting a box with a pair of something or whatever it was. It was something random like that, and then he realized that was going to be his niche for the rest of his videos, just doing random ass shit like that.
Yeah, right.
You know, that's how he found his place on YouTube. And then all the money he made, it just goes back into the business.
Reinvest, baby.
Yeah,
That's the way to do it.
That's why I think he's a genius marketer, man. Because like he just like you know he sponsors Honey, and like he'll have Chandler or you know just like slide in like $1 million worth of Honey.
Yeah.
Just scattered all around the Honey. It's crazy. Like that's the thing.
he makes advertisement fun, basically.
Right,
is what he's
exactly.
trying to
That's
say.
why all these advertisers everywhere, commercials are everywhere, but they make it boring. If you want to really sell, you have to make it entertaining. Like you have to make people seem like it's not an ad.
Laugh, like throw some humor
Well,
in there.
you
Right.
technically can't get away with that. You do have to let people know this is an advertisement, in a way. Because I've heard people that were
Very
like,
subtle,
when they were
though.
on videos and they were sponsored by something and they didn't let people know it was an ad, they got in trouble for it. I don't know what happened, but that's what I've heard.
not
I don't know,
making
correct me if I'm wrong.
For not making it clear that they said they're. I mean,
Yeah, like it's
as long as you say their name and like you know you.
It's basically saying he didn't give the audience a heads up. Like, hey, this is
It's
a
like
paid sponsor
They
video.
got fooled, right? Or,
But what Mr. Beast does is like he'll be in like a helicopter. He'll be shouting out, "This is Honey. This is why I'm supporting Honey," and all this stuff. And like, and you'll focus on it
Because it's part of the
because
scene.
it's crazy. Because it's like he'll be like in the middle of like getting caught by the FBI while he's like running away from them. You know, because he did an FBI episode. FBI, open up! And they were just running after him for a whole episode. And like if they caught him, they got $100,000. You know, and he was in the Hummer running away, saying like, "This is why I support this company," and like saying like, "Yo, this is why you should use their app and all this." And it's like, no one else is doing that, man. No one else is really like, and a lot of people some people are trying to do it, but you know he has a whole team. He like his warehouse,
It's
where he does
huge.
all his episodes and everything. Like for the most part, it's like. And like you can look up videos of him of his whole like he has to have like open areas, and it's hard to get a huge like warehouse with no like you know boulders, pillars
pillars.
and all that stuff. You know,
Yeah.
it's hard to get that kind
like
of stuff approved.
open,
Like
space.
his warehouse is all custom made, basically.
Yeah,
oh,
literally.
it was like Dude Perfect too.
And
Remember those guys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
guys too. Yeah, and Mr. Beast has like 200 employees. I mean, probably more now.
Wow, that's massive.
Probably.
And like he just has like it's crazy, man. Like he just has like all these things, and he just goes above and beyond.
Well, that's why he found a perfect formula for him.
Yeah.
You know? Not everyone's gonna be able to do that kind of shit. Most people.
I'm thinking it's more ambition though. You know, like he has that motivation, that drive in him, that like to create episodes. and
Actual
shit.
good content.
Yeah.
This drive.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, they are entertaining, and plus it does good because it gives people a chance to make money for having fun in a video. You know?
No, yeah, definitely, yeah.
That's why we're trying to bring good content to this podcast, baby.
Yeah, of
Nah, but
course.
you slipping and falling, dog. No, yeah, for sure, bro.
What do you guys think about FouseyTube, man? I miss that guy. It's been a while, right?
FouseyTube, yeah, he's been in the game for like what 10 plus years, approximately.
He got started doing the skits of his family
Oh yeah, I remember
with
that.
Arabs.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was funny shit.
Yeah, he really put the Arabic community on, man, right? Like he really like promoted like
Yeah, because
the culture, you know?
yeah, that too. But also the skits that he was doing, they were
they're
kind of
actually
true in
funny
the
as
culture.
hell, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so what happened? I don't know if you guys heard about what happened recently, but you know, he did a fake police call, and he faked that he was getting like stabbed and like getting like hurt by some person. He literally screamed on the 911 operator saying, "You better come get me now. He stabbed me," and then he hangs up the phone, and then he was live streaming the whole thing. So right now, man, he's in deep trouble, man. Like and think about it, he's a famous YouTuber, so this killed his image, you know.
Was this recent? Because
This was, like,
he's hurt
last
his
week.
image a lot.
This
yeah,
was like-
he had a mental breakdown a few
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah,
He had
saying
mental
that Drake was
breakdown.
gonna come to his show and shit, and Drake he didn't even talk to Drake at all.
Yeah, July 15th.
And then he went on top of the car and started screaming at people with his shirt off, and all his flubber hanging out. It's just, bro,
and he got too emotional. Like,
yeah, he's
Well,
got,
he is on actual depression medication, like anxiety.
I feel like
he
that
just
kinda
can't
stuff
handle
is-
fame, dude. He just can't handle fame.
Some people just can't. Right.
Really?
You think so though?
Yeah.
well, they said the comments got to him, right? Is
Yeah,
that
he
what
used
it
to
is?
always complain about it because I used to watch his vlogs every day, and yeah, his the comments used to get to him really bad.
I watched his skits when he started, and his skits were funny, and he seemed kind of normal. You know, he was very energetic, outgoing, and so in touch with his fans. But then after that, he kind of started being all weird. You know, leaving his family and moving into his own place. He started acting really strange. He said he had a big habit that he never talked about with anybody. I think it was masturbating.
Yeah, it was definitely.
He had
it
his
was-
addiction was masturbation.
No,
or
it wasn't.
something.
It was sex. Like,
Sex.
yeah, just in general, he was a sex
I thought
addict.
it was jerking off.
Oh, same category basically.
So he's a
Man.
sex addict.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
and then
can't-
he got
I
like
really feel bad
tattoos,
for
and
him,
he was
man.
like scratching them off.
Man,
and
really?
doing all- yeah,
Did-
because
didn't
it's
it-
haram to get tattoos.
Didn't
Right.
Simi, what's her name? Sim? Didn't she have her own branch off to like different channel?
Think so. Usually all
Yeah.
the YouTubers do.
I mean, but like, dude, like, you know, he used to inspire us back in the day, man. Like watching his motivational videos and
yeah.
stuff, and like
He definitely
his story.
inspired me.
Yeah.
I used to think really negatively about myself and the shit around me, and then I watched his one video where he was explaining like law of attraction.
Right. The law of attraction
And-
video.
That kind of changed my whole viewpoint after that. Watching that video, now I have like a positive outlook on life, and I truly
You
deep down
do.
believe
I
in
see it.
myself.
I
and
see it in you a lot.
I don't even like when people talk negative anymore.
Right. And it's sad to see a guy like him like be such a motivational speaker, pretty
right,
much.
to kind
know?
of go downhill
And then-
or
Yeah, to kind of lose himself.
Yeah,
Even though
and, like-
he has mental illness, it's back and forth.
Right.
For a couple weeks, he'll be like, "Oh yeah, dude, we're gonna do this, this, and this," and then a couple weeks later, he's
He also said that it was like the LA, you know,
The lifestyle.
Hollywood.
Yeah, it fucked him up
Everyone's-
too, and I kind of believe it because we went to California.
Yeah, we went to California.
It's kind of
It
very
was-
superficial, right?
Hollywood is dog shit. It's literally dog
It's
shit.
not what people think it is.
It's
right?
Trust
fake
me,
as fuck.
really, it is
and
not.
it's dirty,
It is. It's dirty too.
Everything's
it's nasty.
very like
atrocious.
image based. You would say. Or
It is
what?
because that's where most of the media started back in the day.
Right. Exactly.
Long
yeah.
time ago. That's
It's kind of
all
like
the movies.
foundation.
It started with movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man. You never know who's gonna like who needs help, because like, you know, he's trying to help. He tried to help millions of people out, and now he needs the help, man. And it's kind of sad to see guys like him, you know, like.
But he's
go
reckless with it, though. You know, he says he stops drinking, he does this and that. Then he goes into a club, and you can obviously tell he's like sweating. He's drunk as shit. You know, he's acting stupid. He's about to fight with security guards. He's really trying to hold on to that fame, and he's not doing it the right way. I don't even know if there is a right or wrong way to hold on to fame, but he's like spiraling constantly.
He's spiraling out of control,
He's
man.
been spiraling. What the hell?
Out of
Yeah.
control.
I mean, because watching that video of him live streaming and screaming and then fighting with the police, man.
Yeah, that's fucked up in general. I don't even know what you think. Like, what do you think your fans are gonna say? Oh,
Right,
haha,
exactly.
Foose, that was hilarious.
That was fire.
Yeah, right.
right. No,
You-
that's
you-
not funny, man.
Yeah, shit like that ain't funny. And
Dude, no,
I
not
don't
at
know.
all.
he yo-yo diets a lot and shit, and he would get fat, and then he would complain about it and be mad at himself, and then he would go work out and get ripped again, and then later he'd get fat again, back and forth, like feeling like shit about himself, and then you
Yeah,
know,
there's some celebrities, man. They kind of do the same. There's some that do, man. Like you've seen some.
I think a lot more than people think.
Yeah,
And no
right.
one said it was easy,
Because
but
a lot of people think celebrities are just like this perfect public figure,
yeah,
you know.
trust me,
but
it's
there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes you don't know about.
there's a lot of
celebrities.
actors too that had kind of a shit childhood because of Hollywood.
I mean, all the people that we talked about today, you know, Bobby, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Mr. Beast, Fousey Tube, Drake. You never know like what's going on behind the scenes with these guys.
Right. There's always
know?
something.
Well, no matter how rich you are, everyone's got problems.
Nobody's.
They got their own problems in their own way.
Yeah. All right, guys. So, you know, closing thoughts, man. What do you guys think, man? Any closing thoughts before we get out of
Not
here?
really, man.
Don't do drugs. Stay in school.
Stay focused, man.
Stay positive.
Right.
The number one thing is consistency and stay persistent and never fucking quit.
Subscribe.
No matter what you're doing.
Subscribe, share,
Yes, sir.
like, all
Like,
that
share,
above.
subscribe, baby.
Comment down below, baby.
Yeah,
I think we did some. I think we covered some decent topics today, man. You know.
We love
Yeah,
you.
we're gonna change the direction a little bit, so let us know what you guys think in the comments.
Yeah.
and video coming soon.
That's
Oh,
right,
yeah.
baby.
But
Hey,
that's a
yeah.
surprise. You
get
never
ready,
know.
man.
Let's go.
Yep.
We out.
We out.
Go follow the Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace.